What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it is Libra here all the time, and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. I'm so excited. It's time to do a weekly for my Libras. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for helping me grow this tribe. Like and share and subscribing. Check out my description box. There's some really cool stuff down there for you. And, of course, the only way you could schedule with me is through my Book with Feather link in the description. Let me make sure everything is good on my end. Hope you're all doing well. Thumbs up and click the live chat button down below somewhere. If you are here during the live, come say hi to me. I love interacting with you. Yes, I do. I live for it. I do. For those of you that don't know, I have a new class starting on June 8th. It's actually a 2-hour workshop with me on how to honor your feelings to improve yourself and your relationship with yourself and others. The link is in the description. It's a very small group. I like small classes, small groups. And I also have a mentorship program for those of you that would like to learn about, well, yourself, spirituality, how to get through your spiritual ascension, all of it. What's up, Kimmy D? You are amazing, beautiful soul. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with this, shall we? Let's find out what's going on for my Libras this week. Anyway, there's a link in the description. What's up, Joe? And there is a link pinned at the top of the chat if you would like to find out more about my class. I'm watching myself over here on my cell phone. That's so bizarre. How bizarre. Who sings that song? How bizarre. How bizarre. Maybe it's going to be a bizarre kind of week for you. We shall see. For Libras. Fred. For Libras. My outfit was kind of funky there for a second. Sorry about that, y'all. It's all pulled back. Weird. It was feeling strange. Okay. Telling you, it's going to be a bizarre week. Why? Why is the energy bizarre? You may feel like you're going backwards in something this week. Okay? You may feel like you're going backwards in something this week. I don't know what that is. We're going to find out, though. Okay? So, let's do this. Libras this week. Well, you're doing some deep healing. You're doing some healing. Could be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you. Virgo, Libra, Taurus. All right. So I don't feel like you're really doing much. There's going to be a need for self-care, nurturing yourself this week, possibly because you're just kind of, I don't know if it's because you're overwhelmed. Let's see. You got a lot of housework to do, juggling a lot. What is this? Yeah. Some of you may have, you got an end coming here. Some sort of transition. Okay. All right. So let's see, Libra. Whew. I do see that you're kind of you're doing some healing. You're needing to nurture yourself this week. Really take time for you. This has been a long time coming. So it's maybe a time for you to OMC. Thank you, Joe. How bizarre. Yeah. You might want to listen to that song. How bizarre. This is like you're doing some deeper healing. You're choosing to do some healing here within yourself. Maybe you're just overwhelmed, really, really tired with the things that you got going on in life. Some of you, it's like it's been a long time coming for you to deal with the situation or whatever this is for you. You may be feeling, some of you may be dealing with a specific person. This could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. It could be a boss or something like that. It's more like a superficial kind of energy here. So maybe this person, I don't know, maybe you're married to this person, or they're in your environment somehow, but it's causing a problem in your environment. You understand? What's up, GTO? Lucy's here. GTO's here. Claire, what's up? Hello. Sunflower. I love that. That's so cute. So some of you may have some superficial bullshit that you got to deal with this week. Okay. And it's necessary. Some of you, this has been a long time coming, where you really should have addressed this quite some time ago. quite some time ago. So there could be some issues this week for some of my Libras involving people or situations where it's like you really need to make sure that you're doing what's best for you. I do see some superficial kind of stuff here that could say that there might be some arguments or somebody that tries to get to one-up you or to take advantage of you in some way. Don't let that shit happen. No. No, we're not going to let that happen. We're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. I don't think you should, Libra, especially if it's, somebody in your environment that's kind of making you feel like a slug or like you're not good enough or, fuck off. Don't let people take advantage of you this week. This is definitely something that's been a problem for my Libras. You're telling me this has been an issue. It's been ongoing for quite some time, and it's something that needs to come to a motherfucking end. This week is the end. How do I know? Because this is a situation, I don't know if it's involving work or partnership or what the F this is. I'm getting a little bit, it's coming to an end. I will tell you it's coming to an end, and I didn't even see the cards, but I felt the energy coming off the cards. Number one, we've got the World. Number two, we got Hanged Man reverse, which says you're seeing it from a different perspective and you're releasing whatever needs to be let go of for your happiness. 9 Cups. Boom. Learning some big old lesson. We're going to get Mustang Sally on this because I want to know what my Libras are going through here, okay? This week this is coming to an end. You're not going to take it anymore. You could be dealing, we're going to find out. But when the World comes out here with the Hanged Man reverse, this definitely was something that puts you in your emotions quite a bit. Sometimes you got to get pissed off and you got to handle and address situations that, especially if there are people who are trying to manipulate you, use you for something, take advantage of you in some way. This could be sexually, financially, in any way. It's a superficial kind of energy. I'm really feeling it's superficial, but okay, so the person may be superficial. So whatever. Regardless of who they are in your environment this week, you're not going to take it. I mean, you're already singing. It was that Twisted Sister. We're not going to take it anymore. Okay? You're done. You're done. You are learning this lesson this week. The World is on this saying, oh no. No. This is a chapter that's closing out in my life. I am letting it go. I am releasing the emotional trauma from it or the emotional wounding for it. And this is what self-love is. This is what self-care, self-love is. 9 Cups. It's doing the things that have to be done that benefit you long term. And this has been a long time coming. F them, F you, F them, F the everything. And you're taking charge of something. And sometimes you got to get mad and you got to get angry. Not all of you. But it's almost as if, you know what? You are not going to take it anymore. You're not going to be pulled in different directions by people. You're not going to be knocked about. You are the choice here in regards to, you're the shit here. Okay? And why somebody decides to treat you like they do or take advantage of you, no, you're not going to deal with it. You're seeing it clearly. Okay? You're definitely seeing it clearly. So let's get Mustang Sally out here. What's up, y'all? Y'all having a good Monday or Tuesday, wherever you are in the world? Monday night. Tuesday morning. All right, it's about time for a change. We got 9 and 2 2, so you're not going to take it anymore. I don't think my Libras are going to handle some. I think Libras are going to handle some situations this week. And if you aren't going to address it this week, you're starting the process. Let's just put it that way. Tell me what this is in regards to. We're not going to take it anymore. Sometimes you got to get mad, and you got to stand up for yourself. And, you know, if somebody's been pulling you in different directions, if somebody's got you going all over the place and you're just chaos, you're not going to deal with the chaos and the superficiality of whatever this is. You're like, you know what, this is stupid. It's worthless, and it's causing me problems. It's causing me problems in my home life, in my me life, and within myself. And this person isn't worth it, or this situation isn't worth it. That's not good morning, Vodo. And this could simply be that you're realizing that somebody's fucked you over and that just wants a piece of your ass, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done. Whatever. You are walking away. Yep. This is you saying, I'm done. And I'm telling you, it's a situation that's going to come back around for you this week. It's a situation that it's been a long time coming. We've got the Death card as the challenge here. So are you going to end this, or are you going to resurrect this with somebody? You know, that kind of energy. Stay up. I'm having issues with my outfit today. My skull overalls are causing problems for me today. Whatever. This is you walking away from a situation. You're telling me the same exact thing with the Death in reverse, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords reverse. You're like, I'm not going to argue with this. I'm not going to be taken advantage of. If there is anything or anyone that revisits you this week, it's a long time coming. You know, sometimes we go through endings that take a long time. You know, it takes us a long time to come to terms with or make a decision to end something. And it looks like you're putting your back to rebirthing this or to revisiting whatever this is. The Death is in reverse. You're like, I'm not going to allow this to happen. And the 5 of Swords, I'm not going to allow myself to be taken advantage of. I'm going to stand above. You know, I'm going to stand above. I'm not going to be mind screwed or allow myself to be played with mentally here. Nope. You're done with the conflict. You're done with the disagreements. You're done with somebody. It may be sneaky. Somebody may even be trying to one up you in some way, shape, or form at work or something. I don't know what this is. Bullying, you know, abusive relationships, whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay. And some of you, this is like, they're definitely wanting to reconcile, but I don't think this is what you're wanting at all. You know, some of you, it may be just a matter of you forgiving this person and, you know, turning your back to it. You know, because that can simply be what the 8 of Cups is. You know, what your better judgment is to just leave it in the past, turn your back to it resurrecting or coming back up. And whoever this is or whatever the situation is, it's been repetitive. And you're finally saying enough is enough. And you know what? Maybe it's time for us to just lay the swords down, reconcile our differences, and we can go our own way. That's right. Because what you're doing is you're doing what's best for you over here. You're closing out a chapter. And I am so excited. This week yesterday's all signs. Thanks, Fred. I'm on it. Yesterday's all signs for this week. You want to check it out. It's on my main channel at Get Feathered. Link is in the description, of course. If I can get myself right. Shuffle correctly. Those were intense readings. They really were. And a lot of them were about cycles or big shifts happening May 22nd through 28th. And I don't know why. There's been some returns too. So if y'all check that out, your sun, moon, rising, 7th house, and Venus signs for sure, to give you some clarity. Tell me what you're closing down. And it's going to make you happy. Yo. Well, aren't y'all just the cat's friggin' meow? Listen, y'all got something awesome about to happen to you. The High Priestess. Some of y'all have been failing to follow your intuition in regards to this situation or this person, place, or thing. Okay. But I feel like that's the challenge. You know what needs to be done. You just haven't done it yet. Okay. And that happens sometimes when it's like your ego or your mind is fighting your inner being, and your inner being is trying to say, run away or take care of this, or, go this way and not that way. Whatever these situations are for you this week, it's a repetitive cycle that's happened. It's been a long time coming that you finally address this, because it's becoming a problem. It's actually, how do I put this? Whatever the situation is, or whoever this is, I feel like you've already done the healing, and I feel like you've already decided to do this healing from this connection or this person, because you're telling me in a couple different ways that this is a repetitive cycle, that it is taken a long time for this to come to an end. This could be person, place, or thing that has just been showing up, re-showing up, or recurring. And this could even be yourself with being self-sabotagey. Are you a self-sabotagey person? Do you self-sabotage? Do you ruin good shit for yourself? It's okay. We do. I do. I'm not perfect. Not by any stretch of the... Not by any stretch. Okay? So some of you may just be finally realizing that you've self-sabotaged yourself a lot in life. And this could be something that has just finally needed to come to an end. And you're finally like, you know what? Screw this, because I keep ruining good shit for myself. Why do we ruin good shit for ourselves? Let's talk about it for a second. Do any of you know why you ruin shit for yourself? Because we're scared. Yeah. Because we're scared, or we lack self-esteem. Even though you're an amazing person, and you know that you're the person to choose, or that you're not one to be reckoned with, it's like you still sabotage yourself when it comes to certain things, because, well, you don't go up to bat for yourself. You don't stand your ground. You don't swing your own bat. Or when you go up to bat and you get ready to choke up on the bat and get ready to swing, it's like, I'm just gonna barely swing. I'm gonna punt it, or I'm gonna, ball. I'm gonna walk. You're too afraid to actually swing. You're afraid that you're not gonna hit the ball. You're afraid you're gonna hurt somebody on the field. You're afraid you're not gonna get it into the outfield, and you're gonna look like a doofus, or it's gonna go foul and hit somebody, or somebody bust somebody's window in the parking lot. Yeah. But yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just tink. Instead of crack. Yeah. You're afraid that you'll actually win. That's pretty lame, y'all. But it happens, and I do it too. I do. It's self-sabotage. Some of you, this is something that's just kept just repetitive cycles of whatever this is. And some of you've been used over, or manipulated over and over, used over and over. sex only situations, people using you. And it's like, you know what? Whatever this is for you, and it is possibly self-sabotage for you. You don't fight for yourself. You got queen, you got king, you got Empress energy here in reverse, and you've got King of Wands here. It's like you lack the confidence. You're afraid of a challenge. You don't want to be challenged. Something here is self-sabotaging for some of you. Some of you. Not all of you. Just some of you. What's up, Michelle? 111 on the screen. 11111. So 1111 and then an extra 1. So that's the challenge for some of you. Self-sabotaging shit. Okay. So what I see, this 9 of Cups over here, it's like as soon as you close out this chapter, this, whatever this was. Okay. For some of you, it was a person. Some of you, it's just your own mind, your mind playing tricks on you, and you're just like, I don't know if I wanna, and I don't know if I can, although I know that I'm the best person for the job or the best person for the relationship. There's something here that really is going to shift for you, and you are the one making the decision to walk away from it. And actually listen to your inner guidance saying, come this way, come on, come this way, let's go here, let's go over this way. That way ain't working for you no more. Okay. So the 8 of Cups, you're actually moving to 9 Cups this week. You're shifting from, I can only get so much satisfaction, to, I know what self-love is, and I know what self-satisfaction is. Let's not talk about that from a personal standpoint. We're just going to talk about it from a self-love standpoint, okay? I can't get no satisfaction, or I can only get enough, and then all of a sudden we're going to shift to happiness, wish fulfillment. Damn. So some of y'all, as soon as you let go of this, whatever this is, you close out whatever the cycle is, you get wish fulfillment. Like this week, if it happens this week, some of you may take a little longer, but dang. And what is that wish fulfillment? You would not believe. You won't believe this, but it's 2 of Cups and the Star card. So your wish fulfillment, your new relationship, your soulmates, your dream come trues are being held back by whatever this is. It's exactly what's happening here. Mustang Sally done told me in 3 cards what I pulled out all over here. Your inability to learn some sort of lesson and move on from it is keeping you from a soulmate star. Some of you, this is... It's a new relationship for some of you. Some of you, this is collaboration. Some of you, this could be business deals, of course, whatever. But 2 of Cups is typically a relationship, soulmate. But it can be negotiations or collaborations that are definitely beneficial for you, okay? Things that you've been asking for. 9 of Cups and the Star. How long have you been manifesting? How long have you been trying to master this manifestation? I'll just say that. How long have you been trying to get whatever it is this is? And the only thing that's holding you back is actually leaving the baggage in the past. You keep carrying something with you that possibly keeps you from, what are you saying to me? Keeps you self-sabotaging. It's a cycle, or it's something that you do. Some of you don't even realize it. It's actually being able to realize it. I think most of you see this. Let's find out. Yes, some of you, it could be a relationship. We got the Star card on here twice. Damn, y'all. Damn. King of Wands in reverse again. Lack of investment. Ace of Wands in reverse. 5 of Coins. The Tower. Wow. Okay. We're not going to go too far into the what could be. This is all going to be different for each of you, but it is failed investments. It's losing interest, lack of interest. Some of you could have been a job. Some of you failed investments financially or otherwise in relationships. King of Wands, again, lacking motivation, lacking clarity, lacking motivation, lacking courage, lacking confidence, and lacking creativity. Some of you, it's just been you've got no plan. You're unsure of what the future holds. And some of you, again, in relationships, you were used for sex. I'm just going to be honest with you. Every one of you knows your own situation. Okay. Failed investments are failed investments, regardless if it's, financially, in business, or in relationship. Okay. Family ships, whatever. Like, this could have possibly kept you self-sabotaging. Well, maybe you believed that somebody loved you and they didn't want nothing but... Let me tell you something. If you ever have a doubt about whether or not somebody cares about you, they care about you. But do they want the same things you want? Do they desire the same things you want? And if you ever suspect that somebody wants you just for sex, just the passion part of things, pull your energy all the way back and don't give it to them. You let them prove it to you. They'll walk away, more than likely, or they'll get pissed off and angry because you're no longer their play toy. But you do what you do, whatever. This is something that I think a lot of you have failed to listen to your intuition in regards to relationships or situationships for some of you. And I feel like mostly this is just a lack of confidence because of so many failed attempts or so many failed investments. You are definitely seeing things. There is wish fulfillment here for you this week on a big scale. And I don't know what it's involving, but I don't want this to pass you by. If it's 9 cups, wish fulfillment, I don't want it to pass you by because you get stuck in some kind of rut. Again, some of you, it could take you a couple weeks, maybe a couple months before you work through these. We're all on different journeys, but let's get you some advice here this week. Some of you could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. I want to get you some advice. Let's get you some advice. Yeah. Let's get some advice out here, Fred, for this week, May 22nd through 28th, in regards to these. Oh. Don't forget to be understanding and loving. You can still be compassionate, kind, and understanding. And I think that's more for yourself. Be compassionate with yourself in regards to things that you go through. Okay? Oh, yeah. Especially if you're going through a tower moment, or you've gone through a tower moment, or you will be going through a tower moment. Some of you lost a job. Some of you have had some financial situations. Yeah, just be compassionate with yourself, okay? Especially if you're dealing with situations where you're dealing with a situation that's not working for you. Or you're dealing with people that aren't efforting in the same way. This could be at work or in relationships, okay? It's okay. What are you trying to say to me? It's okay. You can still care about somebody, still love somebody, and still see that it's not working out. And that's okay. If it's not working out, it's not working out. Whether that be a job or a relationship or any kind of situation. If you're living with somebody and you're a caretaker or something, it's like, I can only do so much if it's not for you. Okay? You have to be able to stand your ground. Stand your ground. In regards to these situations that keep resurfacing or coming back to you, whether or not it's a person, place, or thing, it's these cycles, these things that are repetitive. They keep coming back, or they keep showing back up. This could be a person that just shows up all of a sudden. Oh, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. Come on, you got to put that shit to an end if it's causing problems. Okay? Somebody shows back up, they don't effort, and it's like, there's nothing happening here. It's not balancing out. It's not even worth my time or effort. It's failed investments. So if somebody keeps calling you and saying, "Hey, I want you to work for such, for me on such and such," and you get there on Monday to do a job for somebody, just an example, and they've pulled out, and they won't answer their phone, and you're like, "What the fuck? Or what am I doing? I just paid the gas money to get over here. Where are you at? We were supposed to do this thing." You have to be the one to stand your ground. You have to be the emperor that says, "I have some strong boundaries. I have standards, and I'm not going to deal with people or situations that are less than what I deserve." And that's in all aspects of life. And you have to take action on it, and you have to communicate it too. So if some of you are wanting, say some of you lost your job, or you've been dealing with a relationship that it has been sex only, and you want something stable long term, and there's been no growth in the situation. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't nurture a relationship, who isn't loving, who lacks empathy, who's not taking any action to actually build anything. You're the one that's got to take charge here, because it's your life. And if it's not on your level, and it's not what you desire, you have two options. You can keep dealing with it and keep pulling yourself down until you pull yourself down to an early grave, possibly because you're so stressed out, exhausted, mentally or physically or emotionally, or all of them. Or two, stand up for yourself, speak loud and proud, and say, "No, this is not what I want." Why are you self-sabotaging? Because that is self-sabotage. Sometimes you're not standing up for yourself. At work, if you want a promotion, go after it. State it. "I want that promotion. I've been here 20 years. That job is mine." How are you going to take people that have been here for 5 years over me when I know everything about the position? I know everything about the business. I will not be passed up. This is my job. Or a relationship. We've been working at this 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks. What's the next step here? And if the person isn't willing to step up, then maybe you need to step off. And that's what the Emperor says here. So this week I see a lot of my Libras bossing up. And in regards to situations, you're bossing up, you're vocalizing, you're speaking it, you're seeing it clearly, you're determined to get what you want as an Emperor, and you're turning your back on this thing that keeps repeating itself. And the Emperor is loud and proud. The Emperor speaks when they need to. The Emperor is heard. Okay? The Emperor gets heard. But the Emperor is also somebody who, as your energy, you're saying, "I will get what I want. I know what I want. I know exactly how to get what I want. I deserve to get what I want because, well, I'm me." And there's nothing wrong with having that kind of confidence, because whatever this was that you were dealing with, maybe you lacked confidence. Maybe you just didn't have any direction. That may have been your sabotagey kind of ways, where you just really didn't know which direction you wanted to head in business or in relationships. So, you're the one that's got to make those choices and take those chances. And the Emperor makes the calls and sends out the memos and gets the people to do the things because the Emperor says, I'm going to have it one way or the other. I'm going to devote my time and energy to getting what I want this time. Investments, I've failed. I've had some wasted time. I've wasted time with people that wasted time with me. You're closing out the cycle and you're actually standing up for yourself this week, and that actually pulls in something very powerful for you that you've been waiting on. It's wish fulfillment. It's self-love, saying, I love myself and care about myself enough to close out this chapter of whatever this was that I've been doing or whoever I've been dealing with, and releasing that emotional energy. That's what pulls you up to 9 cups and says, this feels good to me. I feel good about this. I feel really good about this. I feel really great. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be relocating. And it's when you are in that feel good energy, standing up for yourself and doing what's right for you, this is when you call in those connections and collaborations and relationships that actually are on your level. And if you're showing up here with Emperor energy, I dare anybody to stand in your way. I dare it. I dare anybody to stand in your way or to step to you if you finally start standing up for yourself and speaking up for yourself or speaking out in some sort of capacity. I don't know, maybe you're a public speaker. Maybe you're going to be in charge of, I don't know, something. But what I love is this kind of energy that's been repetitive stops because you say so. It ends when I say it ends. Do you know how exciting that is? It ends when I say it ends, and it ends today. I love it. Fred's got some messages for some of y'all. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Dealing with a situation this week. This is a big shift. Goals. See, I told you, some of you didn't even have a direction. You didn't even know in regards to relationships or in regards to money or finance or business what you even wanted. I told you it was direction. This is setting a direction. The 8 of Wands is setting a direction, knowing what you want to focus on, knowing who to focus on, what you want to focus. It's setting your compass and getting on your ship and saying, I'm allowing the universe to get me there, but I've got to know where I'm going. Otherwise, I'm just going to be out here floating around, and I'm probably going to keep circling around in this big old eddy, and I'm just going to keep hitting the shore, hitting the shore, hitting the shore. That's what you've been doing. Maybe you were too nervous, too scared to actually take a risk on something. And self-sabotage does that in relationships. Sometimes we're afraid to speak up for ourselves, and we're actually afraid to get a better relationship. We think sometimes that we can't have a better relationship. There's nothing better out there for us, so you keep taking scraps or you keep dealing with the same bullshit over and over. And this is you finally saying, you know what, there's got to be something better. That's setting a direction right there. Just saying, fuck this, I'm out. Self-sabotage is staying in it when you're depleted by it and unhappy and unsatisfied with it. And definitely if it's been a negative environment for you and should have been done gone. Expiration done been done gone. Set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. What did I tell you? Standing up for yourself and just saying, I want better is a step. Set them goals, baby. What are your relationship goals? What are your friendship goals? What are your familyship goals? What are your home goals? What are your, what is your home environment like? What about yourself? What do you want for yourself? Patience. Be patient. Be willing to pass up good for great. What did I just say? You might, it's an okay relationship. It's an okay job. I get paid every now and then. Something here has been, mediocre, kind of okay, definitely dissatisfying when the Empress is in reverse. If your Empress is in reverse, If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. You understand? Why do they say that? Because a home environment is an important environment. So if your home environment or your relationship environment or you within yourself is unhappy and dissatisfied, if you're dealing with negative people, people who aren't interested in nurturing an environment with you, aren't willing to go the distance, don't want growth with you, and you're wanting that, that's going to cause problems. But you can keep fighting it out. You can keep struggling against it. You can keep having sex. But eventually, if you're depleted and you're already emotionally wounded, and this expiration date has been on this for quite some time with the death card out here twice, and the challenge is the ending here, you can either end it or rebirth it. And this is a slow transition for some of you. You haven't wanted to let this go, or you haven't wanted to deal with this situation, whatever this is. And you finally have to come to terms with, okay, what do I truly want? What do I truly desire? What do I want to establish? Because an emperor is all about stability, authority, and structure. They regulate shit in their life. They take the risks because they are worth it. So you need to start setting your goals and planning. And also remember to be patient while you're doing it. Not everything happens overnight, but apparently it's a possibility this week that something happens overnight here. Because the stars are out. And the stars are something that have been worked on. This is something you've been manifesting or working on or asking for quite some time. These are definitely situations that go the distance, not go the distance. They take a long time sometimes to manifest because they're so powerful. So these could be like dream jobs, dream relationships. Yeah, I'm going in that direction. The star is out here twice. The sun makes you happy. Those are like, yay, happy, happy, joy, joy. But the stars are the ones that, those are the ones that you've wished for a long time. The 9 Cups is out here, says wish fulfillment. Satisfaction because you've created it or you've manifested it. So what next? What's your baby steps? What's your next steps? What's your goals? Nay, what's up, baby? How you doing? Miroslav, hello. Dance. Aw. Step into the light. Share your gifts and talents with the world. So some of you, it is involving, well, first of all, some of you just need to dance because maybe you're very talented. I don't know. Maybe you're a good dancer. I don't know. But this is basically dance with life here. It's time to start sharing your gifts and talents with the world. So some of you, this is in business. Are you going to establish a business, grow a business? You know, the king of, I told you some of this is business, some of you this is financial, some of you it's relationship. You know, failed investments, failed attempts at business possibly. Okay, that can deplete you after a while. It can cause you to lose confidence. But when the emperor is out here, again, some of you, that self-sabotage is because you lack confidence in something. Okay, stuff didn't work out in the past. Okay, things and stuff didn't work out in the past. But that doesn't mean that you should hold yourself back or take scraps from people or continue to be held back or just kind of you just barely deal with. You barely show up. No, something's about to expire and you're about to be done with it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I see that happening for some of you. Some of you have wish fulfillment just on a personal level. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Some of you might be getting pregnant, finding out you're pregnant. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Free your mind. Don't be so shallow. Oh, excuse me. Free your mind. What the hell is that song? Free your mind. Don't be so shallow. No. I don't even know the words. Listen to the song. Pay attention to red flags, okay? And yes, some of you are calling in a soulmate. The red flags are not just things other people do. They're things we do to self-sabotage our own happiness, okay? And that's what I see you've been doing for quite some time. And that can affect many areas of your life, if not all areas of your life, okay? Relationships, business, friendships. You know, some of you may be like, oh, you know, they don't love me, they don't care about me, my friends, whatever, you know, when you have that kind of negative outlook, and you're lacking confidence, and you're not really strategizing a plan to move forward, maybe you just really don't, you just kind of halfway show up in relationships, or you're not really sure if you should, or maybe this is just you've lacked confidence for quite some time because of something that happened to you. And it's time to shift that energy. It really is. This week is going to be very important for, I feel like it's a major confidence boost. I think that Stella going to get a groove back this week. It's time to free yourself from something that you've been doing, or allowing. You've been doing or allowing something, and some of you, it's just a form of self-sabotage. Some of you just like, I'm depleted, I lack energy. It's, you know what, that's because you're drained. If you're lacking energy, maybe you need to go to the doctor. Maybe you need to start taking better care of yourself. Start eating better. You know, your nutrition, pay attention to it. Some of you need to get out in nature and ground. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is for you, it's like, this is a period of healing, and you're going to be healing something really big for yourself this week. By the book, 11:11. There, I told you, 11 is out here. So this is alignment. This is justice. Elephants. I love elephants. That's 11. So you're coming into alignment with something that you've been asking for. Some sort of goal. Just about time to take that risk. Are you ready? Are you ready to effort for something that you're asking for? Because as soon as the shift happens, as soon as you make this change, as soon as you close out this chapter, another chapter starts. That is coming to the edge. Come to the edge, 3 and 6. So this is collaborations. It is success, and it is wish fulfillment. Okay? So you can believe me or don't. I don't care. But this week is going to be big. Any final messages, Fred? Any final messages for my Libras? Some of you don't know it's going to happen. Some of you, it's still manifesting. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Continue to follow your intuition. Continue to do your work. There's the 6 cups. Oh boy. Okay. Soul bond, possibly. Could be involving somebody you have children with. Could be a return of some person or situation. Again, King of Swords, reverse. So somebody that maybe you were married to at some point, maybe not been talking to. There is a possibility for somebody returning from the past. And I feel like this is somebody that continually returns. Yeah. Emperor in reverse, because you don't stand your ground, because you haven't stood up to this person. Some of you, this may be somebody you were married to. Okay. You may have children with them. You may have known this person since childhood. This could be somebody that's very controlling, very cold, and very calculated. And yet, you don't have the balls to stand up to this person. This could be a nasty boss. This could be a nasty supervisor. This could be a really nasty partner. But whoever, whatever this is, you know that they're non-committal. You know it. And for some of you, this is what's depleted you for quite some time. For others of you, it's just that there's going to be an opportunity for you to recognize some way that you self-sabotage yourself in relationship to yourself and all things. And I think that it's time for you to finally turn around and stand up for yourself and really truly get that momentum back, your confidence. Set your goals. What do you want? What do you want to happen? Where do you want to go? What are your challenges and how do you want to overcome them? Because all you have to do is say it out loud or tell the universe or write it down, and you'll start seeing the shifts happen for you. But in some of y'all got somebody returning or a situation that just, listen, Libras, you like to stay balanced and you like to be harmonious. You like for everybody to benefit from a connection, okay? But thanks, Voodoo. And the rest will follow. Yes, thank you. I'm like, what? It's, you may just be a peacekeeper. You're peacekeepers and you want things to be gentle and easy, and sometimes, you know what, that is actually to your detriment because you're not standing up for yourself with what you want. Don't be dealing with, if you want something that's more meaningful in your life, whether it be a relationship or a business or whatever it is, okay? Your connections, you want them to be more meaningful. They have been lacking meaningful, okay? And if you were dealing with people or jobs or whatever it is, and it's really been depleting you, your number one goal is to take care of yourself and to nurture yourself and to make sure that you're getting your nutrients. Your nutrients is love, a loving environment. Yes, we need to love ourselves, and this is you loving yourself and closing out this chapter. This is big time. And when you finally get that and you finally decide whatever needs to go, because something is about to be taken out with the garbage that hasn't been. Okay, some of you may have broken up with this person. Some of you may have gone through, financial problems, breakups, you got problems. Okay, but I feel like be compassionate with yourself this week and really look into what's meaningful in your life. What do you want from relationships and connections? Where have you failed to invest properly in yourself, in your business, in your relationships? Do you waste your time? Do you dip and dabble with people that just only want to dip and dabble with you, that don't want to lay down any bricks? You know what I'm saying? What is it you keep dealing with that causes all these problems? Because it all comes back to you and the fact that you are the one that continually allows it. You allow it. And this is a healing that needs to happen this week. Okay? Because you are the one that needs to stand up for yourself. You want to go to bat for yourself. You want to win the game. First of all, if you want to win the game of life, you got to be willing to hold the bat and swing and crack that ball when it comes to you. Okay? You may not want to have to get dirty. You may not want to have to run those bases, and you got to be willing to effort, is what I'm saying, in order to win at the game. Okay? Be willing to go to bat for yourself, stand up for yourself, and honor yourself. And that's part of nurturing and self-love and self-worth and self-respect. That's what the Empress is in reverse here, is saying that you're lacking one of those or all of those. And there's really a huge shift here this week happening that's going to bring you a lot of happiness and joy, possibly in love, in relationships, in business, maybe all of it. Because this one thing, you decide to shift this one thing and close out this chapter of self-sabotage, and then bam, bitches be happy. Like what? Yes. Because this is promotions, this is business deals, this is making great money, this is stability in life. The Emperor is stability. It is regulating life, being the authority, standing up for your values and yourself, and setting those goals, standing up speaking out, doing what needs to be done, and turning your back on the repetitive, unhealthy, I only get so satisfied, or I can only get so much satisfaction out of life or relationships or connections or whatever that repetitious return to an emotional problem, or it's just not getting any better. Well, this is you saying, I'm finally happy, I'm good. 9 cups. Wish fulfillment. But that wish fulfillment for a lot of you is just personal satisfaction and happiness. So congratulations. And some of you may be falling in love very soon as well. The 8 of Wands is falling in love. The King of Cups here. The 2 of Cups. Some of you got love on the way. Who sings it? I finally found the love of a lifetime. I finally found the love of a lifetime. That's so cheesy. That's a great song. It's a rock ballad. Yeah. All right, final card, and I'm out. I hope that you all enjoyed the show today. Wishes fulfilled. What the hell did I just say? So Libras, y'all about to get some wishes fulfilled this week. Y'all just need to be ready to take a risk. And close out a chapter, an old cycle. Make some decisions for yourself that are going to benefit you. Set some goals. Your wishes have been germinating. Yes, they have. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required when we put ourselves out there. It's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. Boom. Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you today. I hope that you all enjoyed the show. You know how this goes. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, or at least check me out on all of my other channels here on the YouTubes. The links are in the description. My main channel, @GetFeathered. I hope to see you there very soon. Until next time, I love you. Thumbs up. Drop awesome comments. The only way that you can get a reading with me is through the link, the book with feather link in the description box down below. Namaste.